Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Going back at the wall, he leaps. Oh, my goodness! Who dives? Did he get it? He did! Up the middle, Trey Turner to his left, pops up. Fantastic break. Goes to the third, being overrun. And inside the park, home run. Weeg on his way to second, gonna be a play, and he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. 2-3
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Evening baseball on tap from beautiful Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. One out. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with German Marquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
In there, 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called, and here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Past history with Mike Clevenger, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trevor Story is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Brantley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Riding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Slider's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Arnold trying to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
All even now, 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall on the move. And that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Encarnacion gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll get under it. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jason Kipnis.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Previous history with German Marquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll look. At a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt, it's ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. Desmond on the move. 2 down. Standing in, Mike Clevenger. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Left side. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Blackmon on at first, nobody out. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. At the plate, Trevor Story, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado. Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Count even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 2 for 9. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Torres will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Brett Gardner.
Here's a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Anderson, a 6'4" lefty. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Matt Holliday standing in now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's taken him deep once.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's in there. Base hit. So coming to the plate, David Dahl.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Now the double steal is on here. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Torres is there. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a ground ball to third. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, and that will end up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. High and deep to right center. Blackman's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the season.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Arenado, base runner at first with 1 out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Holliday. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. Andujar is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Greg Bird. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First offering on its way.
25.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a curveball swung. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away,
but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Fouled off. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. We'll see if that pays off. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Scott Ober answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready once again, Trevor Story. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a
for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. Late swing at a slider for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Freezes him on the inside strike. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by LeMahieu. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Andujar's got it. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Matt Holliday standing in now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Robertson's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over the first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Another 0-2 home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ian Desmond. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Iannetta behind now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Blackman has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look for some Sonny Gray. Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Sonny Gray.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Charlie Blackman. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Gray, a 5'10" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Brian Shaw is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Greg Bird becomes out number 2 this inning. Popped him up. Desmond has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Striding in for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits to this point. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now for Colorado, Matt Holliday. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ryan McMahon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time. A.J. Cole takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 67.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McMahon is off at first with 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. His numbers against Brian Shaw, batting at an even 400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is